Hi everybody, this is Randy from Randy's Crafty Creations, and I want to come to you today and show you how I made this gift card holder. I'm using one of the stamp sets that we were able to pre-order as demonstrators that's going to be in our new 2019-2020 catalog. If I see you in person, I started handing them out yesterday at Coffee and Cards. If you're a online customer and you've ordered from me in the last 4 months, you'll be getting a catalog in the mail, and those went out last week, so you should be getting those any day. But anyway, this Over the Moon set we were allowed to pre-order, and I just love this cow and this sentiment, and I was making some graduation cards and gift card holders, and now I'm going to make some for my student teachers. So I'm a gymnastics teacher by day, and I have some fabulous student teachers, and I want to go ahead and I want to make them a card, because I always do, and I want to be able to include a gift card. So that's what we're going to go ahead and we're going to make today. And I'm going to show you how I got the cow so that I could pop her up. This stamp set does not come with a coordinating set of dies available, so I used my scan and cut, and let me tell you, these cows cut out like a dream on my scan and cut. So I do not work for Brother. I'm not necessarily promoting the scan and cut. I'm just showing you what I use and what I love, because I can't stand fussy cutting. So if I can't get a stamp set that has dies that come along with it, I throw it on my machines. So I'm a crafter. I have to be efficient. And when I'm mass producing, girls got to do what a girl's got to do. So let's go ahead and get started. So like I said, we're going to use the Over the Moon stamp set from Stampin' Up. And that's in our new catalog. If you would like a catalog from me, if you don't have a demonstrator, you can go ahead and contact me, randycollins.247@gmail.com. You can go on randycollins.stampinup.net, place an order of any size, and I'll go ahead and get a catalog right out to you. So also, if you're interested in being a demonstrator, because you might want this a little bit early, go ahead and email me as well, and I can help you with that. So I'm going to use this cow here, and for my student teacher gift card holders, I'm going to use the sentiment "Cow's It Going" instead of "Dream Big." Like I said, I did some graduation cards, so I used that. The ink colors I'm going to use are Gorgeous Grape, Granny Apple Green, and Blueberry Bushel. And I'm using those ink colors because I am using some gingham paper from our gingham Gala pack, and I'm going to be using the Balmy Blue, and I think the Blueberry Bushel will go nice with that. I'm going to be using the Highland Heather, and I know the Gorgeous Grape goes good with that. And I'm going to be using Lemon Lime Twist Before It Disappears, and I know the Granny Apple Green goes good with that. So let me go ahead and put those over there. I've got my cardstock here. Now, to make these gift card holders, we are going to cut our cardstock the long way at 4 1/4 versus the other way that I usually cut for card making. So we'll do that. We'll do that in just a moment. All right, you're going to need your 1-inch punch. All right, and that's how I got my little notch here for the gift card. All right, so I've got my 1-inch punch. Then I am going to use, to color in my cow, I'm going to use my Light Mango Melody, and that's for the cowbell. I used my dark basic black, that's for the spots. I used my light Flirty Flamingo for inside the ears. I used my light Petal Pink for his nose. I used my light Poppy Parade for the heart. And I've got the green one out for one of the other ones. So we'll just put that back down on the table there. I am also going to be using my stitched, I always have a baggie of stitched shapes. So over the winter when we had a lot of snow, I came down here one day, started binge watching on Netflix, and just kept cutting and cutting and cutting. So I have baggies of ovals and circles and squares and rectangles of all the stitch dies that we've got, because I use them all the time. And I just keep them handy. And when my baggie starts to run low, I cut more of my favorite sizes. So this is our oval, and we're going to use that. So I'm going to put my baggie back over here. All right, and we will go ahead and get started. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp my cow in Memento black ink, because I'm going to be coloring it in with my blends. And I'm going to stamp my cow so that I can go ahead and take it over to my brother and cut it out. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp it, and then we're going to go ahead and cut some out on the brother so I can show you how I do that. The video quality is not going to be the best over there because that's where I have my machine, and I don't necessarily have the best light there, but it works. So there is my cute little cow. I'm going to go ahead and put a few more on this paper, and we'll go cut it out, and I'll be right back. So now that we've stamped that on our Whisper White, we're going to go ahead and put it on our brother's scan and cut mat. All right, and where I have my scan and cut is not ideal, so I don't have any overhead light. So I use a flashlight just to brighten it a little bit as it scans in, and I find that I get a better scan. Again, this is just where I have my machine, so this is my choice, but it scans it really good. So we'll come up here to the screen, and we're going to push scan. All right, we're going to push direct cut because we just want to cut out our cows. All right, we're going to put machine, and then we're going to push start, and it's going to scan them in. Now it's going to go ahead and recognize it. All right, let's see what we've got. If we click OK, you'll see that our cows are outlined. All right, adjusting the camera. All right, you'll see, whoop, sorry for the fingers. You'll see the cows are outlined, and so is the little heart in the speech bubble. All right, so that's what we want. So we'll go ahead and back the camera back up again. All right. And I'm sorry with the glare that you guys can't see that screen. Can you see it if I move the light? Nope. Okay. All right. I'm going to hit this button here, and that's going to give me a outline distance. So I'm going to click it once. It's going to give me till 4, and that's going to give me a little bit of a white outline around my image. And I'm going to zoom in. Zoom in for just what I want to have cut, because I've got a lot of crumbs on my page, and I don't need those to be recognized or cut. All right. So I'm going to hit preview. Can you see that? It's going to show me what it can cut. Kind of, sort of. All right, let me go ahead and blow it up. Now, can you see that? Maybe? I apologize for the camera moving back and forth. My daughter is holding it for me so that you guys can see and I can move. So you can now see that they're all outlined, and it's going to go ahead and cut those for us. All right? So we're going to go ahead and change the angle of the camera back down to here. All right? My blade, I keep it 4 for Whisper White, so it's all ready to go. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to click Start. Whoop. I'm going to click OK. I'm going to click the Cut button, and it's going to tell me that it is going to take 1 minute to cut. All right? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit, actually I'm going to hit the Edit button. I see there's a crumb there, and I want to get rid of it. There we go. All gone. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and hit Cut. It's going to tell me it's going to take a minute, and we'll hit Start. All right, so we've got those cut out, and so I had stamped a couple of the other cows and the little heart in the speech bubble, because I'm going to use that on the card. And this one's really cute with the flower, but we're going to use this one. So, and as you saw, it was great. I just went ahead and scanned it in. It cut for me beautifully, and now it's as if I have dies that go along with this stamp set, which is great. So I'm going to go ahead and move these over so that we can color. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to color this with my blends. All right, and like I said, I'm going to use the Fleur de Flamingo for inside the ears, and it doesn't take long to color it. All right, I'm going to use the Mango Melody, and I'm using the bullet tip for these smaller areas, and I'm not really doing any blending at all. I'm just coloring in, but I'm still using my blends because it's nice and smooth. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to do his nose. I'm sorry, her nose. In our new catalog, we also have our new in colors are coming out in blends. I'm very, very excited about that. So I just love to use the Stampin' Blends. Where is I need a speech bubble. Yeah, I have a lot of cards to make, and so I've been cutting out a lot of cows. I have some ideas. So I'm going to use the Poppy Parade on my heart. And see, when you color with the blend, it's just nice. It's seamless. You don't necessarily have to blend your colors together, but they go on our Whisper White cardstock so nicely. Let's go ahead and color in our cow's hooves. And then I'll do the spots. And then we'll be good to go ahead and make our card. If the coloring took longer, I'd speed it up. But like I said, honestly, I'm not coloring a big image. I'm not blending. I'm just doing the spots here. So I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys watch me color. Great. And then the tail, and then I think I'm done. Perfect. All right, so there's our cow. If you want to put a little wink of Stella on the bell and the heart, you can. But anyway, there we go. All right, so I've got that cow. I'm going to go ahead and bring this oval over. And I am going to stamp in Blueberry Bushel, because we'll do the balmy blue one first. And like I said, I'm going to do Cow's It Going. And this is our red rubber. There we go. Cow's It Going. All right, just going to move that over there because I'm going to have more to make. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to move this aside, and we're going to go ahead and get out a piece of Balmy Blue for gingham paper. If you've watched my other videos, I love the gingham, and our new In Color DSP has gingham in every color available, and I'm very excited about that. So one of my student teachers is male, so we're going to make a couple blue ones. All right, so the great thing about our 6x6 paper and making this card is the way we're going to cut it. All right, so we're going to cut a piece of Designer Series paper that is 4x4. All right, so there's 4. That leaves us with a 2-inch piece left, which is great for other things. Okay, so 4x4. And then it also leaves us with this piece that's 2 inches by 4 inches. And we're going to go ahead and cut it in half at 1 inch. And this is going to be the piece of paper that covers our gift card slot. Okay, so these are the 2 we're going to use. These are the 2 that we're going to put away for something else. And believe me, I use those 2-inch strips a lot. All right, so we're going to need that. We're also going to need to take our 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and we're going to cut it at 4 1/4 right down the center. All right, and then that's going to give me 2 cards right there. All right, so any way you look at it, our 8.5 by 11 will get you the 2 cards. Let me go ahead and get my scoreboard. All right, and we're going to score these. Alrighty, so we are going to score them at, the first score is going to be at 5.5, okay, because that's in half. And then the other score is going to be at 1.5, and that's going to be where our flap is. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and score this one too, just because I'm here. I'm going to do them both. So we've got 1.5 and 5.5. All right. Do those. And then we can go ahead and we can fold that, and we can crease it with our bone folder. Let me find my bone folder. All right, so we'll fold it over, give it a nice crease. All right, fold it in the center, give it a nice crease. And that is our card base. Can it get any easier? I love this card. Absolutely love it. All right, so next thing we're going to go ahead and do is let's go ahead and put our layers on. Get myself my snail adhesive. You can use either side. I prefer the tiny gingham. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, my snail is out. Moving on. Go ahead and get my ATG. And I'll refill my snail in a moment. All right, so I'm going to have the tiny gingham sticking out. We're going to put that right on there. Come here. All right, I know this is 4x4. What did I do? What measurement did I get wrong? Oh, my bad. All right, I have to cut this down a little bit. So this one I scored on here at 1 1/4 instead of 1 1/2. That's why this piece doesn't fit, but that's okay. That is not a problem. I will just take a little more off. There are no mistakes in card making. We can always fix it. Always fix it. I know I have adhesive on here, but that's okay. No mistakes. So now let's go ahead and put this on. Perfect. Come on. There we go. Okay. Love it. I'm going to go ahead and put the adhesive on this side. And stick this in here. All right. And before we glue our flap down for a gift card holder, all right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our 1-inch circle punch and we're going to punch out, okay, that little notch for our gift card. So we'll put that over there. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my tear and tape. I'm going to put some here and we'll put some here to make sure that it sticks down super great, because that's where we're going to put our gift card. So we'll put one here and we'll put one here. Okay. Burnish those in really good. Let me get my pick. Whoop. Pull that off. Pull this one off. Okay. All right, and we're going to go ahead and push this one down. Now, if you wanted to, you could go ahead and add another piece of designer series paper on that inside flap if you want to, or you can just leave it plain. You can put a sentiment there. You can write there. I don't know what I'm going to do with mine, but your gift card's going to cover it anyway, so I wouldn't really worry about what I have to put there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get a piece of Whisper White that is 4 by 5 1/4. All right, and I'm going to adhere that to the inside of this flap, and that's going to make it, again, so that I can write my sentiment, or I can stamp something there. Haven't figured out what I want to do yet, but there we go. There's our gift card holder. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and I am going to put on my oval, and I'm going to go ahead and just glue down my oval. All right, how's it going? And I'm going to use our dimensionals to pop up my cow and my heart. We have our little mini dimensionals, but these are just the right size. I don't need to cut them, and I don't need to go any smaller. Let me go ahead and peel those off. And lay my cow right about there. And my little, I like that. Isn't that cute? I could have done that. I could have used this cow instead. You know, anything really. I just love this set. But now I have my graduation gift card holder and my student teacher gift card holder. So again, I just wanted to bring that to you and show you how I did those and how I mass produced my little cows and my little cutouts. So I have a whole bunch of little things going on here. I have a bunch of cards I'm going to make. So anyhow, again, if you have any questions, you can always contact me. You can place an order. All the supplies I've used are going to be below this video. The stamp set won't be available until the new catalog comes out on June 4th. But everything else is available now. So again, thank you for watching. This is Randy from Randy's Crafty Creations, and have a great day.